Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Metro on the Move. Today we're at Whitewater Creek. This is one of my favorite spots to go to, especially right now. As you can see, it is a beautiful day, and the leaves are starting to change colors on the river. I love it when the mirror of the trees is on below here, so you get this nice, beautiful area. But I'm at I guess this is the dog beach per se. But this is the National Water Trail. I don't know if I can zoom in here or not. There you go. Whitewater Creek. And as you can see, this is part of the National Park System. But it's also that little symbol on the right. That is the symbol for the National Water Trail. So now we're out here just having a good time. I'm with my dog, Rusty. But the reason why I wanted to do this live stream is because I have some updates. Now, for those that have been following my channel or know me, I recently applied to a job with the National Park System, actually the Chattahoochee National Park Conservancy, and unfortunately, I didn't make the second round. Evidently, they have more qualified candidates that are, I guess, have more passion for the Chattahoochee River than I do. But for those that have been watching my channel for the past 10 years, I've been heavily involved with the Chattahoochee River, cleaning it up on an independent basis, but also just filming all of the wonderful things that this river has to offer. Now, this is a national water trail. There's tons and tons and tons and tons of places to go hiking in this area. In fact, in this area directly, if you started to go back down this way, it leads to a trail system that connects to the Palisades. We're actually kind of in the Palisades already, but it leads to the East Palisades, Indian Trail, and so forth. And yeah, I've been coming here for the past 10 years, and it's kind of unfortunate to say it like this, but I don't know what happened. But either way, I'm going to continue on with the updates in terms of doing live streams and going out backpacking and so forth. But for those that are watching this live stream, if you are watching and you love this channel, make sure you hit the like button and share my content as much as possible, as it helps me reach a greater, wider audience. But also, for those that I've already been working with in the outdoor industry, just to kind of put the word out, I am looking for a new position in the outdoor industry. So if you guys know anybody that might be able to help, please let me know. What's up, cool boy? How you doing, bro? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. But like I said, I would love to be able to find a position that would be in the National Park System or within, just the out. Now, to get off that for a second, I wanted to show you some of the birds that are out here right now. There are some cormorants in the background. I don't know if I can zoom in all the way. Let's see here. Here's these cool birds. Look at that wingspan there. I don't know how clear that is, but these birds like hang out their wings to dry. I think that's pretty cool. They are cool birds. Cormorants. What's up, Octoyama? I am at the Chattahoochee River National Recreation Area, Whitewater Creek. And for those that have dogs, I'm here with my dog at let's zoom out some more, the dog beach. So they've got this huge beach that you can take your dogs to. But also down here, there's like these little creek beds that you can go down and fish and so forth. There's some great trout fish. Let's see, here we have Jabril Taki. How you doing today? I'm doing good. How are you, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Cool boy, Octoyama, everyone that's joining us on today's live stream. For those that are wondering where I'm at again, the National Park System has a water trail, the National Water Trail, Chattahoochee River, and this is Whitewater Creek, and it is a beautiful day. The park is right down there, but if you want more information, let's see if I can pan over here a little bit. Along this way, there's a trail system that goes all the way down along the river, and it leads to some incredible overlooks and rapids. You can kind of see some rapids out there. Again, I'll zoom back out, zoom in, I said, and you can start to see all kinds of wildlife. Again, those are some cormorants. I don't know if you can see that with the wings hanging out, trying to dry out. Yeah, this is a great spot. But again, guys, the updates are, I actually had a chance to hang out with Johnny Camper on the Pine Mountain Trail. Now, the Pine Mountain Trail is where I trained for the Appalachian Trail through hike. For those for a longer distance hike, it is a great place to train, especially if you are ramping up to something bigger like the Appalachian Trail. But in addition, there's the Foothills Trail, and I want to give a shout out to the Kid and Hooter, as well as Tom Walker, because they're out there on the Foothills Trail doing a through hike. The Foothills Trail is about 76.2 miles, so it is an even better trail to train on, but it is somewhat intense. If you're just now joining this channel, guys, please hit that like button as it helps me reach a wider audience. Definitely appreciate your support. Hey, senior hiker, Johnny Camper, sorry. Johnny Camper is the man. I'm telling you what, if you haven't seen his channel, make sure you check it out. I go backpacking with my friend all the time on the Pine Mountain Trail, and we do all kinds of fun stuff. In fact, last weekend I was out there on the Pine Mountain Trail, and we went to, the name of it was Big Oak Springs. And we had the entire campsite to ourselves, but we were surrounded by coyotes in the middle of the night. There was tons and tons of coyotes out, just howling throughout the night. But during that trip, we did have a chance to do some reviews, also do some how-tos on how to throw a bear line, how to use the dog bone by Apex Giant to do a PCT hang, also showed how to set up a trekking pole tent. If you haven't seen those videos, go ahead and check those out. I think that they might interest you. I had an issue with a piece of gear. The gear that I was using is the Black Diamond trekking poles, Alpine carbon cork. I'm about to put a video out on that. I'm also going to put a video out in the near future on things to consider if you're thinking about backpacking the Appalachian Trail in North Carolina. So this week, there'll probably be 2 new videos coming out. One on my review of the new Alpine carbon cork trekking poles. They are very expensive, and I've already had gear failure with those, and I'll explain what that gear failure is in the upcoming video. But also the Chattahoochee River National Conservancy, National Parks system. I'll be doing a lot more videos out here on the Chattahoochee. So if you're new to this channel, consider hitting the subscribe button. I'd love to have you join the channel. And if you're enjoying today's video, make sure you put a comment in the chat or on this video if you're watching it later, and tell me what you think about that maybe I should start checking out. Now, in the distant horizon, I'm also thinking about going and backpacking another trail in the near future, the Bartram Trail. That's another longer distance trail. I'm thinking about doing that maybe at the very beginning of the year. It's starting to get a little chilly out. In fact, as you can see, I'm wearing a couple layers here. I don't know, it's about probably 50 degrees right now. It's amazing how quickly the temps change here in Georgia. It went from being boiling hot to super cold. I'm sure it's gonna warm up today, but yeah, it's weird how you have to bundle up so much. Anyway, so I'm out here with my dog. I don't know if you have met Rusty or not. Rusty, you wanna say hi to everyone out there in YouTube land? Hey, Rusty, look at me, buddy. Hey, buddy, look. Say hi to your friends. He's a little camera shy. Oh! Anyway, so out here in this particular area of Whitewater Creek, you can see signs of wildlife. It's just great to see like the great blue heron fish down here in this little pocket. But also lots of great vegetation, rapids, and so forth. But there's lots of takeout points along the Chattahoochee River. This is one of them. The next one that you'll be passing right down the way, I believe, is going to be Pace's Mill, which is just down the river from here. We have, I think it says Zuzu Gaming, right? What's going on, my friend? How are you? Teresa, the handicap hiker. How are you, my friend? Thank you for joining us. Again, for those that are just now joining us on this live stream, just talking about some updates. I did not get the role with the Chattahoochee National Park Conservancy, so I am on the hunt for a new job. But today we are out here just kind of putzing around, enjoying our time on the river, as it has become part of my daily routine. Oh, look, there's some mallards across. Hike and walk through some around. Again, this is the beach, or the dog beach per se, because on the weekends there's a lot of traffic out here. But I'm going to show you the sign again in case you didn't know this. The Chattahoochee River is the first national water trail, right? Look at that right there. Oh, so it's a national water trail, and there's all kinds of trails in this area. Again, this is part of a national park system. Whitewater Creek, this place is incredible. And again, along the Chattahoochee, there's multiple takeout points, right, Rusty? Where you can kayak and get in and out of this area. Teresa says, I'm good. Looks like you're enjoying the weather. Every day I enjoy the weather. Anytime it's a good day, you can guarantee we're going to be out here on the river doing some sort of hike. Ain't that right, Rusty? Well, he's obviously taking a break. Making his mark, right? Well, let me show you what the main area looks like, because this is just a few steps away from the parking lot. In fact, you can easily access this area. It's relatively flat along these areas. So if you are worried about elevation and all that stuff, yeah, there are some climbs and so forth, but this particular area, there are plenty of trails that are flat and you can enjoy a nice walk along the river, and that's what we're gonna do. Hey guys, I really appreciate all of your support over the past 10 years. We are getting close to 5 million views and 12,000 subscribers. And if you're new to this channel, I would love to have you join us. So hit that subscribe button and please put a comment in the chat, as I'd love to hear your thoughts on the recent content. And again, I'm gonna be putting out some more content this week. All right, what we're looking at here is a map of the Chattahoochee River. It starts up here at Buford Dam and it continues all the way down to the last takeout point, which is Pace's Mill. This is where I get out. You can go a little further, but this is where I typically get out within the system. And right now we're in the Palisades area, right? So again, look at all of this river. I have kayaked this entire river, which is pretty extensive. I should say the entire river within the national park system. If you guys are planning a trip though to the Chattahoochee River, it's only $5 to park, but make sure you check out the interagency pass, because that is actually good for all of the national park systems, including these recreation areas. And you can see plenty of places to explore, and the parking lot is relatively easy to access. Again, really, really flat. Looks like someone was doing some donuts out here. Oh man. Anyway, let me show you a little bit of the trail so it gives you an idea what it looks like. Right, Rusty? Right, Rusty? He loves this place. This dog is so spoiled. He gets to check out all kinds of trail systems. He's not a big hiker though. He's like a casual hiker. He likes to do 1 to 3. That's his deal. Come on, Rusty, let's go check out the trail. You wanna get in front of me? Oh, come on, get in front of me. Lead the way, buddy. Why don't you go across the bridge? Huh? Go this way? Go across the bridge? Huh? Go up that way? Come on, buddy, let's go. You ready? Let's cross the bridge. Come on, Rusty. Come on, let's go. There you go. All right. Come on, Rusty. He gets a little nervous in this area. Lots of nooks and so forth. But if you've never been here before, guys, this is right outside the outskirts of Atlanta. So if you're looking for a place that's close to home, you should definitely check it out. And I encourage you guys to check out any type of system or parks or places to hike locally versus, traveling as far distances, because that way you can obviously make the most of your day, but also you're not doing as much impact by burning up gas and traveling hours and hours to get to other places when you might have places right in your backyard. All right, so we are here right at the parking lot, and as you can see, the system goes along the river, but there's all of these trails that kind of go up on the hill and then connect to an overlook and then takes you down to where the bamboo forest. So this is where the magical bamboo forest is in this area. Not too long ago, I was able to take my friend Johnny Camper out here and he loved it. Also, there's a lot of history in this area. As you can see, Native American settlements, there's plenty of little cave systems and so forth. Teresa says, so beautiful. Wow, that's so cool. You went down the whole river. Yeah, it is incredible. I've been kayaking and I guess just floating or shooting the hooch out here for the past, oh my gosh, 30 plus years, maybe even 40 years. Lots of history. I'm starting to age myself. Oh my gosh, that's not good. But as we walk through this area, guys, I might lose reception, and if I do, I'm sorry about that. But I'm just going to show you some of the cool takeout points, as well as if I see any wildlife. It's very common to see that. No bears or anything like that, but you might see a great blue heron fishing on the side of the river. And maybe we'll get another shot of those cormorants that we saw from down the river. So this way, Rusty? Yeah. Good boy, Rusty. Yes. All right. So again, this will travel down the river. It's maybe a half mile or mile in this relatively flat section. But as you can see, there's lots of takeout points here. Let's go out here. And then you'll get another view of where we're at. Rusty, you want to lead the way? Oh, this way. Nope. Oh, there they are. Okay, there's the cormorants. Ready? Here's the cormorants. Just hanging out. It looks like a bat wing. Bat wing. Look at that wingspan. It's like showing off. It's like, what's up, ladies? Yeah, hey, check out these wings. Yeah, you like that? Those birds are in migration right now. All right. Rusty, you want to continue on? Let's go a little further on. Right this way. Oh. So I come out here and I train pretty much 3, 4, 5 times a week, hitting these trail systems. And I do might range for just a mile or so, but I'll also continue on 5 at times. I've been doing shorter hikes. I was injured from the Appalachian Trail. I've had some issues with my ankle and my knees. My knees have started to heal up, but my ankle is starting to bother me again. I hate to say it, but it might be arthritis, wearing out of the cartilage. So I guess that kind of stuff happens as you get older. Let's see here. Johnny Camper says, they're not showing off, they dry in there. I know, it's kind of funny when you see a cormorant going, hey guys, check this out. You know, imagine if we walked around, hey man, check out my wings. What's the bird doing? Yeah, it's showing off for the ladies, man, I'm telling you. Now Johnny Camper, no, they're drawing off the wings. I know, but it's just funny to see them, you know, having a good time on the river. Anyway, let's continue on this little path here. And Johnny, you never got to see this area. Come on, buddy. We only went to the lot and you could see the dog beach and so forth, but this gives you a better idea of what this looks like. Oh, there they are. There's the cormorants again. See? He put his wings down. Just hanging out. What a life. What a life. We'll get to another area, guys. I know it's a little bit boring when we just the trail here because it's kind of hard to see what I'm looking at in all its glory, but there are some incredible places that cut out along the river that allow you to see what this place has to offer. If you guys are new to the stream, again, please hit that like button as it helps to reach a wider audience. But also, guys, if you guys have been enjoying my channel and all the content and so forth, I am looking for a new position within the outdoor industry. So if you guys know of any leads that might be at vendors or any manufacturing companies or anything of that nature that happen to specialize in outdoor goods, let me know. I would definitely appreciate your help in recommending me as a referral and let me know about that as a lead. So put that in a comment. I've been working with a lot of brands so far, and I haven't really told them so much that I am looking for a new position, but it would help me out a lot if you guys could, A, recommend me as a potential spokesperson, as I would love to do something within that industry, promoting various different products and such. Teresa, you're not alone with those injured knee and foot. Me, buddy, yeah. Old man-itis is what I call it. Getting up there. After hiking 2,200 miles, oh my God. Could you imagine the strain that would put on your body, hiking every day for almost 6 months, every day? Come on, Rusty. What do you see there? Oh, he sees a puppy. Hold on, Rusty. We're gonna let them pass first. Rusty's on the lookout. You see that, Rusty? What do you see? Who is it? Who is it? Do you see that? What's going on, Rusty? Huh? Who is it? Oh, hello. How are you? All right. Oh, come on, Rusty. All All right, let's keep on keeping on. And look at this, guys. See how cool it is just to be able to walk along the river with all the leaves changing and stuff? Sweet. Nice area. Very great area to go backpack and train. Now, again, I don't know if you can see behind me there, but this area is called Pace's Mill. So there's another trail system across the river that you can go to, as well as a takeout point. Now, they just called it New Day Palisades. They just did some huge renovations over there. Lots of development to the main area. Very, very flat. And it's paved. There's actually a paved trail over there. So if you want to ride your bike, that'd be a great spot to go check out. Rusty, what do you got? Gonna make your mark here? Huh? Uh-oh. I think he's got other business on his mind. He's got that look on his face. You know what that means. Make sure you bag it. Scoop that poop. Come on, Rusty. So, guys, what do you guys think I should do in terms of other trails in the Southeast? If you're watching this live stream, I would love to hear your thoughts on other places that you'd just like to see more information on. But also, is there any other content that you'd like me to be covering? I got some new gear. In fact, I'm wearing this new Peak Shell from Montbell. This is an excellent rain jacket, but it's also a great windbreaker. It's made out of Gore-Tex. I'll probably be reviewing that soon, in case you didn't know this, but my last rain jacket was the Face Hyper Air Gore-Tex. Had it for almost 8 years, and on the Appalachian Trail, using it every day, the fiber started to split. So I had to get a new jacket, and I want to say thank you to those that have been supporting this channel, sending random gifts. It helped me get this jacket, so I appreciate all those that have been supporting me along the way. Okay, let's go ahead and look. What do you think, Rusty? What do you think? What's going on? Oh my gosh. Beautiful area. Now, I hope the reception will last long enough for us when we get to this one area. It's not too far from here. Rusty, how much pee do you got? Man, it's like it never ends. Oh, look, guys. Oh my God, there it is. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's a great blue heron. It's fishing. How cool is that? Oh my gosh. How cool is that, guys? Oh, my reception is starting to break up, of course, when we see a great blue heron. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's so cool. I love seeing these birds. They look like little dinosaurs when they fly. They're huge birds. Huge. That is so cool. Let's see if I can get a little closer. There it is. Oh, that is awesome. Look at that bird. That is such a cool bird, man. And it's fishing. Now they're called. This bird doesn't know what to think. It's like, what are you doing over here? What are you doing? I'm fishing, man. I'm fishing. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. I don't know if we're gonna get a better shot. There you are. Oh man, look at that. That's a great blue heron. How cool. We are so close, guys. We are like right next to this beautiful, beautiful bird. So we saw cormorants, and now we just saw a great blue heron in its glory. Yeah, that's right, Teresa. It is cool. This is day-to-day life for me. If you guys are enjoying this live stream, though, please hit that like button, as it definitely helps me hit a wider audience, and I'm definitely trying to grow to hit that 12,000 subscriber mark. We were very close to it. Also, we are about to hit 5 million views out here. A lot of that content comes from the Chattahoochee River, but also places to hike throughout the Southeast and beyond. I just completed my through hike of the Appalachian Trail a couple months ago, and I'll be heading out very soon. Rusty, what is that? Rusty, do you see that? All right, there it is. Great blue heron. All right, let's go on, continue on. We've got some other cool spots in this area. If it breaks up a little bit, the reception does get a little spotty and point to point, so I apologize if that happens in advance. But making the most of every day. If you have time, get out there and be somebody. It's always awesome to see places like this along the river, but there's tons of trailheads within the national recreation area along the Chattahoochee River. Other places are like Acres Mill. Other places would be like Cochran Shoals, Powers Island, Island Ford, even Morgan Falls. Actually, Morgan Falls isn't really part of the system, but you can get in there and kayak and so forth. Yeah, I hope the birds like me too, because I like them. This is one of my favorite places to go. I mean, again, look how nice this is. Let me zoom back out so you're not seeing my fat head. All right. But yeah, look at this. So if you get like a sandwich or whatever and come out here, it's just great to hang out by the river, and the temps are perfect right now. So perfect. Like you couldn't ask for more. Right, Rusty? I think so. Right, Rusty? Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Yeah. Say hi, Rusty. Rusty. He doesn't say very much. He's kind of a mute. He barks at me every now and then, but I talk to him all day long. He's not much of a conversationalist. Oh, there's some mallards. Teresa, the handicapped hiker, says, have you ever hiked in Texas? And if so, is there any place worth hiking? So before I answer that question, I'll say I've heard of the Lone Star Trail. I specifically do not have any history of hiking in, well, you know, I take that back. In Dallas, I've hiked around town and stuff like that, but I've not been on any trails like this, right? But the Lone Star Trail is an incredible place, is what I've heard from others. And it's about 100 miles long or so. So if you're looking for a trail out there, check out the Lone Star Trail. Oh, here we go, guys. Look at this. How cool is that? Wow, this is awesome, right, Rusty? Looks like we got a few more cormorants. All right, so I'm gonna zoom in and show you another area. So out there in the far distance, that is called Acres Mill, all the way out there. So Acres Mill, Whitewater Creek where I'm standing, and then Pace's Mill across the way. And all kinds of cool little places to check out. Take the dog. I know this is an extremely dog-friendly park. So if you have a dog, I definitely recommend checking out Whitewater Creek, as there's commonly a lot of people here with dogs. So if your dog is a social dog, it would make a lot of friends. All right, let's see here. There's a little cormorant right there. So you've seen cormorants, mallards, and great blue herons within the short live stream that we've been on. Cool. And this is Whitewater Creek. It looks like I still got 3 bars of 5G. Wow, that's nice. Normally, it used to cut out right around this area, so it looks like they've done some improvements with the reception. Let's see if that continues as we continue on. Come on, Rusty. So updates, again, this week. In fact, I'm about to shoot the intro and the outro to that Black Diamond